Okay, this is my third attempt to record this backyard garden, and hopefully I can tie all three videos together. Otherwise I'll upload them all separately. And so I was talking about my two beautiful pots that match. This one is sitting more in the sun, this one is in the shade, but this one looks to be more fuller, has grown a lot of extra snapdragon. I guess they seed or something. I'm not sure. I'm new at this garden thing. So anyway, I want to show you this pot that I have over here, which has a lot of coleus. Um, it has, I believe these are daisies. Let's see if I can. I'm trying to be careful, make sure there's no bee in there that comes out. I believe those are daisies, but I'm not sure. And then I have this lemon lime. You know, I don't know the names of a lot of these anymore. I knew them in the beginning when I planted them. I remembered them back then, about what, 2 months ago when I created these. What's this? This is July, so it was in May, I believe, when I started. Yeah, in May. Oh wow, let me tell you about the month of May when I planted all these flowers, pots. I didn't see the beauty of what we have now. I couldn't see it, but now I know now that just because it doesn't look as full when I first pot them out, that will change by the summer. Okay, so this right here, I don't know the name of this one either. And when I do my next tour, I'll try to make sure that I can give you the names of these plants. I got this one. All of these came from a garden center, either Menards. I believe the coleus came from Menards. And some of these may have come from Home Depot or Lowe's. But this one right here came from a garden center, a local garden center. And I believe it has flowers in the springtime. So it was a lot smaller when I bought it. This here, I do believe is a perennial, so it'll come back next year. I think this is a perennial. I hope so. And I believe these are perennials, these daisies. But the coleus I know are annuals and they will not return, which is fine. So that's how this pot is looking. It's not my favorite for this type of pot. Some years I do very well with the plants that I put in a pot. I like how they turn out, and then some years I'm a little disappointed. And so I am somewhat disappointed in that one and in these two over here. They're just not my favorites. They're not bad looking, but they're not my favorites. So let's talk about this here. This is a arborvitae, and I got it for 20 bucks. Lowe's, I got it from Lowe's. They wanted $57 for this retail price. But because we had a drought and they had some of these that was not surviving, so they put them on clearance and for half price. But then the guy said, here, you can have it for $20. I said, I'll take it. Plus I used my card and I got extra $1 off. So I got this for 19 bucks. And I was looking at an old video where I bought one from Lowe's that was on clearance. And it was, I think, $25 maybe. But the pot was bigger. I'm sorry, the pot was smaller. And it was probably, I think this is maybe a 3-gallon pot, and the other pot was maybe 2 gallons. But $57 for this? Come on, guys. Anyway, let me show you this right quick. I am doing some work out here. that I have no idea what I was doing. I had an idea in my head, but it just wasn't coming out right. Um, I'm going to get this done before the fall ends. Not before it starts, but before it ends. And then I'll come back out and show you. Okay, so now we have these over here. We have these pots over here that, now these are winners. I love these. I plant these cannas. I think that's how you pronounce it, a canna. I plant these every year and over here in these pots, and they do very well. Of course, this right here, what you see, was like half the size when I bought it. I think I started this pot about a month and a half ago, maybe not even that long, and it has really flourished. And so I have a vine hanging. Usually my vines that hang are a lot fuller. I don't know what happened this year. Seems like when I planted the vines this year, half of it didn't survive. Well, you know what, we were going through a drought and maybe that had a lot to do with it. Okay, so now I also have some vinca, and that's these pretty red blooms here. And also I have, oh gosh, I plant these every year too, but I can't remember the names of them. I can't remember the name of it, but it's such a beautiful, look at that color. I don't know if it's coming good on the camera or not. Hopefully the wind is not keeping you from hearing me. I'm trying to stay close to the microphone, but I don't know if I'm doing a good job. Sorry, you guys. I'm still new at this. Friends and family told me I should start a YouTube channel. You know what? I forgot to tell them I have a YouTube channel. I just don't share it. So I said, well, let me come out here and record and then share it and see what their thoughts are. I'm sure they'll have plenty to say. Hey, family and friends, please be kind when you're giving your comments. So, this baby here, I planted a year ago. And it has really flushed out. In the meantime, I have some critter in my yard. I believe it's a vole, groundhog. It's something that's digging holes in my yard and trenches. And it's right over here. It lives somewhere over here. So I purchased this device. I don't know if you can see. Let me see. You can see it. See the top of it right there. And during the daytime it makes a buzzing sound to keep the animals out the yard. Okay, so let's go over here. This is a garden that I created last year, and so it's coming along. As you can see, a basket turned upside down is covering my hostas. So the rabbits stay in the yard. They love to chew on the hostas. So I said, I got something for you. And I put these hostas out. I'm sorry, I put these baskets over the hosta. And so that one is still trying to come in. Not trying to come in, but it's not that big anymore like it was when it started to grow. But it's now looking better. It was all chewed up, so the leaves are coming back out. My first time growing a vine on a trellis. And oh, look at that. I gotta tie that up. It's hanging down. I thought it would have been way at the top by now, but this is practice for me. Practice makes perfect, right? So look at this. This is my hydrangeas. I never can say that right. Hydrangea? I think that's right. And it's starting to bloom. Not sure what color it's going to be. I think it's a big leaf hydrangea. I'm not sure what kind it is. I'll have to look for the tags. I keep all the tags and I have them all in one place. And so I'm gonna look back at my tags after this video, not right after, but before I record my next one, and get the correct names of all my plants in the yard. Like I know the name of that one, that's called lamb's ear, and that one is from the lamb's ear that I have over here. I pinched that off. Well, actually I dug half of it up. It was smaller than this one here, was half the size it is now, and I took half of that half and I planted it over there, and this one was not this size when I planted it, but it's coming along. I love these. I love them more. They're soft, they're pretty, they're easy to grow, they spread. I'm gonna probably for next year take half of this when it flushes back out and put it somewhere else in the yard. And then of course with this one over here, I need to take some of this out now probably, and it's so pretty. I think I'll leave it alone. I think I'll leave it. I see you over there. I'm talking to that weed that's behind it. And then there's my other vine that I was trying to grow. What is the name of these things? And this one was doing so well. Oops. It was doing so well, and then I don't know what happened, if it was the birds or the wind, and it had to start all over again. So the other one that I showed you was looking worse than this, and now it's grown and looks better than this. So we'll see what happens by the end of the summer. What are these looking like? What's the name of these? Oh God, I can't think of the name of them. I'm so sorry, I can't remember the names of any of these. Now this right here has really grown. I kind of planted it close to the fence. My cousin said, you need to move that further up, it's too close to the fence. But I want it there. I don't even know why I put it so close to the fence now that it's there. But hopefully it does okay there. Okay. These are super petunias. That one. And this one over here, which is a lot bigger because it's a bigger pot. And I have nothing in that pot, but I thought the pot was cute, so I just set it there. And maybe I'll throw something in there in the next few days. This right here is a daylily. This is a daylily that was cut from those over there. So I pulled some daylilies up from that big stalk right there about a month or so ago. And I put a piece here, which had a beautiful flower blooming. And I'm sure next year they'll look a lot better. And then, oh, look at here. Here's another hydrangea. No. Oh, God. I'm going to learn how to pronounce it. And it's got blooms on it. Pink blooms. Let's see if I can get closer. Yeah. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Can't wait to see that in full bloom. Just can't wait. And then I missed one other item. Oh, I missed a couple of things. This is a peony. And you know, this is only during the springtime. So looking forward to seeing that flush out, the flowers come out next spring. There's another hosta. The basket is getting pretty full. I have some more hostas with baskets, and I took 2 of the baskets off because the hosta was getting big, because I thought I got rid of the rabbits. But when I came out here to make this video, I saw a rabbit in my yard. So the thing that I bought to keep the rabbits out, it's not working. Maybe it doesn't work this time of the day. But I'm gonna have to go throw those baskets back over my hostas. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna see if the rabbit eats my hostas. I have some spray. I'll put some repellent down. See if that makes a difference. And then I have this rose. This rose, for I don't know why it won't. It's a rose that grows on a vine, and it's just having the hardest time. So a lot of times when I plant the first year of the things that I plant don't do as well until the following year. So I heard something today about, there was a saying, the first year something, the second year, and the third year. So supposedly by the third year things are at their best. So this is the first year, so we'll see next year. And I think that's all I have. Is that a bug or is that, what is that? I think that's just, I don't know what that is. Okay. And so then I have this beautiful hanging basket. Now it had a hosta in there, and the hosta, I had put the hanging basket down on the ground one day to do something, forgot to hang it back up, and I believe the rabbit found it that day, started chewing on it. I hung the basket back up, but then the hosta died. So I don't know why it died in there. Maybe I can't just, I think I can't grow hostas in a basket, because if I'm not mistaken, I tried to grow some last year and they didn't turn out. This is a ground cover that, there was another ground cover right here, as you can see it right here, but this was bigger. I don't know what happened. Okay. So this video is going pretty long. It's the longest one I ever done. Not sure how it's working out. Let me show you this boxwood that I bought for about $5 or $6, and I want to topiary it. Actually, I saw a YouTube video where the guy had one of these and he divided it and then put the ones he divided into a separate pot. And as you can see here, I should be able to divide it into two. So I was going to try that. I haven't got to it yet. I'm so way behind in the ideas that I'm coming up with. Here's another project, which is an extension of that one over there. As you can see, I have pavers here. Trying to do this all by myself. It's a lot of work. I had the time, but I don't have the energy, especially by the time I get up and get going for the day. It's too hot out here. So I usually wait till the evening, but I haven't really been coming out here that much in the evening lately. I got to get back on it. Hopefully starting next week, maybe. I think it's supposed to rise to the 90s, so maybe not. Anyway, I was creating this paver little section here for my grill, because my grill was in another location up against the wall and it was melting my siding. So it's not a gas grill. So since it's a charcoal, the flames was rising and burning the house, and I didn't want my house to catch on fire, so I said I would move it over here. Okay, enough of that. Moving on. These are house plants I think I talked about, and then these are some more plants I got 50% off at Home Depot. I got 5 boxwoods in here. I have 1 arborvitae, and then let's see, this is a globe arborvitae. And something smells out here. It smells like a skunk. Maybe there's somebody smoking. This is a juniper, Prince of Wales. I'm not sure if the other ones I have over there are Prince of Wales. I think I still have the tag, and I'm gonna find out if these are different. And then this one right here is a rhododendron. I had a rhododendron and it died on me this year. I had it for a couple of years. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video and we'll talk later.